man. Look. Once again, we are back. Another episode of Strip Clubs in Our Galleries. Thank you guys for tuning in. We on season 2 now at this point. Obviously, we got Big Brit with us again. My road dog, my ace, my right hand. But also to my right side, ladies and gentlemen, I did it. I brought y'all who y'all was waiting for. We did it. We got Big Razor in the building. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to call in some favors back home and shit. See, that's the importance of relationships. I had to call in some favors and make this shit happen, but we got you out here. She fresh off the flight. You know what I mean? You brought it in, dripping, designer down, just as fine as ever.
Fresh as fuck, right?
I ain't gonna hold y'all ass bigger than I remember. Shit going crazy.
I'm just saying,
I was looking like, goddamn. It's a big Razor for a reason, but yeah. Welcome, Razor. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for
appreciate
having me.
Being here. Man, how was your flight? You was good?
Yeah, I was good. I was comfortable.
You was comfortable?
Good.
Look, what I told you, Britt. I said, where you gonna put her? I said, Comfort Plus. Like, shit, like, we gonna try to at least give her some leg room or something.
I was comfortable.
Thank you, man. Look, man. So for anybody watching, when y'all hear that, if I reach out and I be like, look, I'm gonna fly you to Atlanta, come good, and we're gonna try to look out. We're gonna try to do the best. We getting bigger. As we get bigger, we gonna do better. You know what I mean? So
and we good people. We not finna let you send a fucking Spirit flight,
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm about to put Razor on the Spirit. I'm like, nah, I can't do my dog like that.
That flight is like $30. I'm not gonna lie, you would have been.
I said, I'm going to fly Razor out round trip.
The confirmation saying Spirit.
Man, round trip, $66, baby. Like for the I wasn't gonna do you like that. You my dog.
I believe you.
But nah, thanks for coming, man. Shit, you know we gonna get right into it. I know you're a busy woman. You got shit going popping crazy right now. First thing, let's jump right into this new lifestyle you got popping right now. You at this point, you went from businesswoman, one of the youngest I know, that's, entrepreneurial, owning shit, right? To now you're a reality television star. How is that for you?
It's different. It's very different from, the business aspect, because when you're in the business, you behind scenes. But reality TV is like everybody knows you. Like I can't even go in the grocery store. I could barely go to the gas station. And now it's like, like I used to wear jewelry around my city and do, do what I want to do. But now I just be more like on,
gotta be on point with it. Huh?
Because people
move
just
with
feel
security and shit.
What? People is crazy nowadays. Like I ain't never had that experience yet, but I'm just saying.
You don't have no stalkers yet?
Yeah.
You do?
I do. I have people sending me emails telling me they want to send me money for my feed, like crazy
stop
shit.
Playing. You better get that check. Stop playing. You better get that check. Listen.
I don't know. It's crazy, but it's very different. It's
For
different.
Real.
It's different.
So, we from the same city. We never had to move around with security. Never. But is it weird now that you're moving around your hometown? Like, I gotta move around the city with security. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't even go out unless I'm getting paid.
For real?
So I used to go out with my friends just to, smoke a little hookah, drink a little bit, but I can't do that no more. So I either stay in the house or I go out unless it's a check and roll. So.
Yeah. I'm sure they use your face card as like a promo. Like you go out somewhere just to chill and they like, oh, Razor behavior here. Like,
They do it all the time. Like even I just do dinner and they just be like,
but since I've known you, I never thought of you like, because, we coming from, stadium and all those type of environments where that's our hometown and people want to be popular and famous and all that, right? And granted, you're a few years younger than me, but you've never jumped out to me as someone that wanted to be in that type of element, because you never was on the pole. Never. I know niggas mad about it, but you never was on the pole. You was never doing OnlyFans, shit like that. So it's like, what made you go from like, you know what? I know I'm owning salons, I'm doing this, and I'm a regular everyday person being a businesswoman. Because you're a businesswoman, but the way you look, people don't expect you to be a businesswoman, right?
Absolutely.
So like, what made you say, all right, I want to do this?
So of course everybody know I tried the rapping thing, and once I came to the conclusion that that's not who I want to be, I was like, you know what? Let me try something else that I know for a fact I always wanted to do. Like I always wanted to either be an actress or movie, television, anything like that. And of course, every little girl had the bad girls. Like, I want to be on Bad Girls Club when they grow up.
I wanted to be
so,
on
of course, when I seen the opportunity come across my Instagram, I followed Natalie at the time. So
and it's Natalie, right?
Yeah,
and
so
that's like the icon of
fuck
Bad Girls
it.
Club.
Let me try it. So I literally went off the limb, and I was just like, I'm gonna book a flight, and I told my peoples, and they was just like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
At? Huh? Where'd you audition at?
It was in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Because when it happened, right, I remember when they was dropping the audition tapes and stuff, like the clips, and niggas was like, what the fuck? Like, niggas was sitting up in their seat because, again, that's not what we knew you for. Right. So when we seen it, it's like, oh, look, this is, like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So...
It was different.
I don't know. Like, they told me some shit. I don't watch TV like that, right? Yeah. And I know this is a show that's really geared towards women. But me doing my research, Britt doing her research, really, she really do the research. I don't. All I really be on is some creep shit.
Waiting for Britt's question.
You know what I'm saying? But Britt doing her research, right? And I'm like, damn, they telling me Razor fighting and shit like that. I'm like, nah, Razor wasn't doing that shit.
So I went on the show with a business aspect. The main purpose was, yes, I wanted to do TV because I wanted to do something different, but I also wanted to put my brand on the map.
Yeah.
I knew that would take me internationally, domestic, like they was going to take me all over. Everybody knew me in my city. I already had my city on lock, so I wanted to take it elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I do plan on moving from out of the DMV soon. So I was like, this is an opportunity for me to get my brand out there more. I went in there with this vision of me wanting to be a businesswoman, me wanting to put people on, but of course it triggered into my past. Y'all already know what the fuck going on.
Like, you was really the only, like, I'm not gonna say the only businesswoman because everybody had their brand, but you were the main businesswoman, like
established one.
Yeah, like a lot of the girls, their brand was themselves. Like you actually had a background of you already had shit established.
Like people were using it as their catalyst, and you were already launched already. So.
Right. But no, that's it definitely, and I feel like you were around a lot of like young bitches that were trying to make a name for themselves, whereas like you were already like, all right, I got a name, I'm just here to promote my name.
Exactly.
So
And then don't get me wrong, you do get lost in the reality TV, and that being my first time like really doing it, you have to like stay focused because you will lose yourself. Right. You will be like, what the fuck am I here for? Hold on, like, and then that's what made me actually like snap back into reality. And after I had a couple of my episodes of me, you know, flipping out, shit like that, I had to really like have a talk with myself, and not only God. I had to talk to him and just like, what was the purpose of me doing this? Like, I'm not here for me to be smacking bitches.
Right.
I did because
you can kind of typecast yourself and put yourself in a bubble where that's where they know you for type shit.
Exactly. I'm not here to lose my brand. I'm here to build it. Right. So I had to like really, you know, get back to my bag.
So do you feel like doing reality television, like, did it kind of put a negative, like, image to you in a way? Because I feel like a lot of times, especially with editing, like, they can edit anything they want to fucking edit.
They edit a lot of shit.
So I feel like it's hard, like, when you come on there trying to build yourself, and, like, especially if you're not doing what they want you to do, they're going to make you look bad.
Absolutely.
And bad girls, they have that fucking reputation of they're going to make you look bad.
But that's television in general, though, because with a show, everybody fits a role. Like, you look for the comedic relief. You look for the bad guy. Right. You look for the one that everybody wants to support. You look for the weakling, and you're like, so you try to fill different voids of like characters, right? So you look for people's character. Okay, she's more of this, so we're gonna use her footage and make her that character. Right. So it kind of, you fall into that trap because you thinking like shit. You know, because when people turn the camera on, you think they see everything. Yeah. They're not seeing everything. They seeing what they choose, what the network choose to show, right?
Absolutely.
So they kind of can shape your character into whatever they want it to be.
Right. And from what I saw, I will say, like, because I watched it. I love all Bad Girls Club. I've been a fan. So, like, I feel like from what I saw, you were a favorite because you weren't on the bullshit, and I feel like they tried to make you seem like you were on fuck shit. Like, they tried to make you seem like you can't handle your liquor, like shit like that. And like, it's just like, I know how that goes. So like, to me, it made it seem like they were trying to push an image on you that wasn't really you.
So that's another thing I learned with reality TV. You have to be in control of your own narrative. Yeah. Because, and don't get me wrong, Zeus is a bomb network that I got to work with. You get what I'm saying? I'm grateful for that. But at the end of the day, I didn't have control of my narrative in the beginning. And once I started to take control, of course, the story was already created. So now it looked like, oh, now she want to get her shit together. But nah, it's just sometimes you need that. And that's in real life too. So, but I mean, I wish in the beginning I knew like a couple of pointers. I wish that I could have learned that from like other cast members, but You live and you learn.
Right. No, definitely.
That's crazy though that you can even acknowledge the fact of your narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Cause can I ask your age? Can we say how old you are?
Yeah, I'm 28.
You 28, right? And you think, cause I don't know, I don't personally feel this way, but I'm gonna speak for a lot of the people that view our content. A lot of people view beautiful women, attractive women, like they don't have nothing here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And especially in the black community, there's not a lot of successful black entrepreneurs at a young age, right? We don't usually figure it out this soon. And one of the things that I feel like you've been able to do is you figured it out very young. I don't know how you did it. I want you to elaborate. Like, how did you decide? Like, look, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna stick with it. And I'm gonna establish it because I'm watching you cut ribbons, grand openings. You know, I'm saying grand openings, no grand closings. Yes. So you're trending up.
When you come from nothing, it's so hard to put yourself in a room of people who haven't elevated. So I had to kind of like put myself in that type of room. Not saying that none of them women had nothing going on for themselves. But at the end of the day, it's just like I knew where I came from. Am I willing to lose everything, every cry, struggle, disappointment, people telling me no, and I still did it for this? And that was really my talks with myself every day. Like literally, am I willing to lose that?
So with the show, like again, so in your reality, we know what you are in reality, right? You're a composed person, right? You go out, you turn up, you have a good time, right? You let your hair down, but you're a hard worker. You making sure you handle your business and all that. So when you got to this show, you went with the mentality like, all right, cool, I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's, I'm gonna establish my brand, my business, I'm gonna spread it because it's already here. I just need to spread it, right?
Right.
What triggered you to like fall into the trap and be like, bitch, it's up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, this is I guess what the fans always wanted. Taking accountability. I did drink a lot on the show, and that's because I was under a lot of stress. I left my businesses, in plural, for a month and put it in somebody else's hands, which I have never done since I've been on my own.
So that's anxiety right there.
What? Anxiety, stress. I done had people calling me saying that the shop is, I had got a notice from the city. Just, like, just keeping it 100 with y'all. Like, I had got a lot of shit going on, but I had already signed a contract making sure that I had to continue on with the show. And then now this is happening. I was just like, damn. Like, so, of course, I picked up my cup a lot. Right. Maybe more than other people. And then me thinking that I'm in a comfort zone because, we not filming. We just having a good time. I'm getting to know these women. Everything. It's other shit going on I'm not going to speak about, but I don't get down with a lot of shit. So, of course, liquor is my go-to. So, with that being said, people, they took that. And then, of course, when the cameras come on, they like, are we ready to film? You get what I'm saying? Because it's reality. They got to get some type of in-the-moment type of shit. Yeah. I'm already fucked up. So, of course, I don't have control of, Monique, what's your purpose? Monique, why are you here? You get what I'm saying? They didn't want to have those talks. They wanted to talk about the real shit, like, let's get her drunk. Let's see what she really going to do. You get what I'm saying?
They want to get that side of you.
Absolutely. And then I take accountability for that because at the end of the day, I should have been the one to say, you know what, all right, Monique, this is enough. You already drunk. You get what I'm saying? So
it's like enabling. They're gonna put a bunch of people in this. It's an experiment, really. All this shit really an experiment.
Definitely.
5 bottles.
We're gonna put a bunch of different personalities in a room, give them shit to get them out of character, whatever your drug of choice or your preference or your vice or whatever that may be, right? So we're going to give them that, and we're going to see what happens.
Right.
And it makes for great TV, obviously.
Absolutely. That's why I say it's smart. And that's why I say I can never talk down on the network or talk down on what they do because at the end of the day, that's how they got to eat. That's the purpose of reality TV. But me learning that, it's now I know. You get what I'm saying? If I ever did reality TV again, I know how to move. Right. I know what I should and shouldn't do.
Yeah, it's like first day of school. Y'all remember when you was in school and when it's your first day like in high school and you like, all right, we in the classroom, there's 30 people, we don't know nobody. And then you waiting to see which personality fills what void. Like, oh, that's the class clown.
The class clown,
she the host. That's the freak one right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're looking for the people to fill those voids. And then once we know who play what role, that's how the whole year go.
And one thing I could say, like, Natalie Nunn is a businesswoman. She knows what the fuck is going on. Like, she's very intelligent she's been in the business for years. So like even with the new season, there's a new season coming up. Like Baddies, is it East? Baddies East. So like a lot of people were like bashing it because there's bitches coming on there like, oh yeah, I'm a college educated, whatever, and they like next, like we don't want you. But then the bitches that come on like, yeah, I'm ready to turn up, I'm ready to fight bitches. They like, all right, you get a ticket, like. So people were bashing the franchise, but I'm like, that's what they're looking for. Like they're not looking for. I mean, yeah, if you got a business, that's Shark a plus. Tank.
And I think that it kind of contradicts my purpose. You get what I'm saying? Because I've done interviews and I'm saying, you know, this is the reason why I went on this. So I have gave a lot of young women inspiration. I had people write me, email me like, Mo, I want to go on a show. I want to put my brand out there. I want to do this. And I'm like, go for it. And it's like now, when you see the auditions, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it. I'm not going to lie.
You haven't watched the season?
No, I haven't watched the audition.
The audition.
And I did not watch all the episodes. I have not. I don't know. Maybe it's me.
It make you cringe?
It do a little bit.
What?
It do a little bit.
Stop. You gotta watch that shit. Like, that crazy.
It do. Like, seeing me on TV, like, I think I watched the first 5 episodes. And I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
For real?
But not you. Like,
and then when you think about it, I'm the person who was there that know, like, wait, that didn't happen like that.
Right.
Like, what are y'all doing?
Right.
Like, you didn't.
But it's
play
out your
that
control
first.
at that point.
Exactly.
You can't even do shit. Like, what I'm supposed to come explain to everybody? Like, this is really like.
Right.
And you know, I'm not no internet type of girl. I would never get on the internet and explain myself. Like,
what the fuck?
Believe it.
And you did the least out of everyone. I will say, like, there's people doing interviews, and one thing I will say, I'm gonna bring this up. But I didn't like how, so you didn't go to the reunion.
No.
I did not like how they tried to play you like, oh, she's scared. I was like, no, she's a businesswoman.
I still get that. And they still think that I've lied about it, saying I definitely flew to LA and definitely flew right back. Literally landed in LA and got on the next flight.
Yeah.
Hold up, wait a minute. So for us, like us real niggas here, like I'm a gangster, right?
So the process.
Tell me what happened.
So
what you mean you didn't do the
Okay, so the process of me going there, they put me on an early flight. Mind you, I just came back from Panama. They put me on an early flight. I was telling them before that, like, look, y'all telling me a week in advance at the reunion. They didn't give me a month in advance. We didn't have a head time like, hey, the reunion on such and such date, you gotta be. No. It was given, hey, I'm in Panama. They calling me. You gotta come to the reunions next week. You about to book your flight. Yeah. And I'm like, wait, I got clients. I just got back from the show. So, of course, my clients is heavy.
And shit, right?
You're right. And then not only that, I have new clients coming in because of the show. So I'm like, damn, I have to reschedule this. Fast forwarding, I figured it out. Did what I had to do. They put me on the flight. It was like maybe like 5 o'clock in the morning. Got on the flight, lost my phone on the flight. So my next connecting flight to go to LA, because it was a connected, I missed the flight because I had lost my phone. Like, it was on the plane. But mind you, when you get off the plane, they like, you can't get back on. You got to wait until all the passengers get off. Mind you, I only had a 20-minute time frame for me to make it to the next flight. Missed the flight. They end up putting me on the next one. I still made it in time. I'm getting text messages, all types of threats, crazy shit. Not going to say from who, but I'm not coming here for that. If that's what y'all want, then, you know what I'm saying? The same type of money that y'all putting behind other people that's really scary, put it behind me. Put me in a boxing match with a bitch that really want to fight. Right. But y'all want to put money behind people that put on an image. I'm not for that. You get what I'm saying? I'm here for a reunion because a reunion is supposed to be, to talk, right? Yeah. So not only that, watching myself on the TV and not being controlling my narrative, I'm going to control my narrative now. I'm going to show y'all who the fuck I really am. I don't have to come to y'all shit. And that was my energy. You get what I'm saying? And it's respectful because at the end of the day, it's no disrespect to nobody. Everybody, of course, they felt like, oh, she thinks she's better than y'all. No, I do. I respect my energy and I respect my space. Because not only that, y'all already disrespecting me once with my energy and my space. And then making it seem like, oh, I'm an alcoholic. I'm this, I'm that. Yeah. No, I'm going to show y'all. Right. And that's why I didn't go.
And they definitely tried to play on her. Like, they was like, yeah, she was. And I never got that vibe from you. Like, of course, as a viewer, it's different because, like, we're not actually there. We know, like, reality TV, they switch it up. But I feel like they definitely tried to put certain people on a pedestal to where they felt like, I guess the first season, like, they didn't get the shine that they needed or they looked a certain way. So now the next season is like, okay, we're going to give you some props or some points because the first season.
And learning that's how shit is working. But like I had told myself, I'm going to pop my shit now. I've been humble too long.
Yeah.
Because I don't go back and forth on the internet. I don't go back and forth on Twitter. I don't do none of that type of shit. For what?
So do you wanna? Would you do it again? Reality TV?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because now I know how the shit going.
Yeah.
But I feel like people would never give me that opportunity again. Now I don't
It'll
say
come.
No, they will.
other people. Yes, I don't think Zeus. This is my opinion. I don't think Zeus will give me that opportunity again because now I know. You get what I'm saying? And this is, like I said, this is only my opinion. When people have control of your mind and people have control of who you are, and they can manipulate and they can tell you exactly what to do, how to do it, this and that, and then you in a position that you might have to listen. I'm not in that position.
Yeah.
When I went on the show, I've been the same girl. I had chains. The only thing Zeus did for me is put a camera in my face.
Right.
That's it.
So, what's your relationship like with Natalie?
She alright.
Yeah.
She alright. It's no beef. It ain't. I don't dislike her. I wish her the best. Like you said, she's very smart, very intelligent, very business oriented, and I like that. I respect that because at the end of the day, I'm a businesswoman. But we have crossed words, and I'm not gonna let no female ever disrespect me because they think they on a higher platform. You're on a higher platform under someone else's platform.
Right.
I'm on a higher platform because I'm under me.
So do you feel like, because from me meeting you now to like me seeing you on the show, even seeing you on the show, I feel like me personally, I don't think Zeus is your platform.
No,
so do you feel like that, so you don't feel like that's your platform either? 'Cause to me, Zeus is for the bitches that really have nothing to lose. Like they're willing to do whatever.
Because they have someone else to back them up.
Right. Like Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah, like they really don't give a fuck. They're doing whatever for attention. And like not everybody. I mean, some of them already had a history with Oxygen, so it's just kind of like, you know, they already had the name. Yeah. But some of the girls, it's like they were willing to look however, especially in front of Natalie, because Natalie would punk bitches out in front of the camera. Like, and we all kind of know, like Natalie's really she's not no hood rat like bitch. So it's like they let her play on them for clout.
Yeah.
And so I don't get that from you. Like I don't get that you need that type of attention. So would you do
That's
something
not how we
else?
coming from the city.
Like,
we not coming
but
like that.
But you know, Chrisean is from, where's she from? Baltimore.
Yeah.
And it's like even her. Like
but Chrisean had a whole 360, and
yeah, she
honestly,
did.
and this is coming from the bottom of my heart, I'm very proud of her.
Definitely.
Just even meeting her and then seeing it, you know, from being from the behind scenes, she had a whole 360.
Yeah.
And not only that girl is blessed.
Definitely.
And highly favored. I don't know everybody's religion, but like when you see somebody blessed, they blessed. You know what I'm saying? And things come in different seasons and different reasons. So it might come slower than another person. I'm not in a rush to be Beyonce and Michelle Obama. I'm not in a rush. I'm willing to take my life at its own pace.
Definitely. And you can see her growth from like the first season she was on to the next. Like she didn't go to the reunion either. And it's like the bitches
everything was fine when she didn't go.
Cause
like, she's pregnant and
no, she didn't go. But it's like even seeing her now, like I feel like, and we're not gonna make this about her, but like I feel like she grew and she saw how they were. She was always herself, always real as fuck. Like people knew what type of time she was on.
And she spoke her mind.
She spoke her mind, like, and they didn't really like. But I think they were intimidated by her because they knew she was a star. They knew
they don't want two of them. They don't want everybody feeling like they can say what they want and do what they want. So of course they gotta nip it in the bud at some type of point.
Right.
And this is my opinion. And once again, I feel like I was that nip in the bud. Like, all right, she ain't about to do this either. You get what I'm saying? So I respect it, and I'm willing to just say, you know what, that's cool, and I'm grateful for that. So.
Yeah.
All right. So look, right. We can talk about baddies all day, right? But that ain't why I brought you here. So, you know what I'm saying? Nigga brought you. We gonna get to some real shit. I got questions. I got stuff I ain't never known. And I use this platform as an opportunity to get into people's business. So I want to get in your business, man. Listen, so I'm gonna ask you questions, and we gonna just go vibe and see if there's anything you don't want to answer. You don't want to answer that. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna push it. All right. So we gonna get into it. But what's your relationship status right now?
I'm in a relationship.
You in a relationship? For real? You got a man?
Right
I just want to know because niggas want to know.
I'm in a relationship.
They want to know.
I'm in a relationship.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Would you date a fan?
Date
like a nigga
fan?
that was a fan of you? Like, Because at this point, you have fans.
No.
Right.
But how would you know the difference?
I can know the difference off of a vibe, yes.
For real, so
A fan is a fan. You know a fan. And honestly, I'm more attracted to people who aren't interested into my life. Like even now with reality TV, I like people who be like, "You was on what? I never heard of it."
Yeah.
If I was in a relationship, that's who I would be interested in. Yeah, I was on such and such, and then they, oh, okay, that's good, and keep it moving.
Man, I don't know, because it's different for us. I'm a nigga. So, let me get some fans.
Fans are different.
Fans? What? I'm fucking them all. I ain't gonna hold you. Niggas different. We fuck the fans. I don't know. Y'all different. Like, women, y'all gotta fucking start putting y'all foot down and acting like we act for real. Like, niggas don't like it because a lot of shit y'all do now is kind of like what niggas do.
Yeah,
and niggas can't stand it.
We got all these
but I love that shit for women because it's like, yo, now y'all finally get a chance to see what it feel like to run shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, take advantage of it. Look, I know you're in a relationship, but if that changes...
if I wasn't in a relationship,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, your manager, hey, look, pick him out of the crowd, tell that nigga at the hotel, and give him the room key. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have my man, look, Britt, when we get to that level, I'm pulling him out the crowd. You understand me?
But I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if I would date a fan either.
I wouldn't. Maybe not date, but I'm gonna fuck him. I ain't gonna hold you.
But you also gotta think about your image, because a lot of people are quick to be like, "Oh yeah, I fuck so and so," like, and they gonna broadcast that.
But niggas don't care about that shit.
Niggas don't.
Think about celebrities that's in relationships and they might have fucked a fan just because the bitch look good or whatever the case may be, or paid the bitch and the bitch like so pressed. Like, no offense, like look at Meech and Summer Walker.
Yeah, Cardi and fucking
bitches
Offset.
Popping out saying that shit,
like
right?
Hella bitches like, oh yeah, like I was at Offset spot. Like, you can't just be fucking on fans.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. When you're in a relationship like that, a high profile relationship, you gotta buy pussy. You can't just be fucking bitches because they like you.
Bitches will get that
Still
money
snitch.
and still snitch because they want the clout.
Everybody is
real
ratting.
escorts.
They don't give a fuck
They're
about
not real
the
escorts.
money.
Listen, I ain't gonna say no names, but I know some real true P's, some real escorts that'll fuck a rich nigga, a famous nigga, and will not expose that nigga because they got integrity about how they move.
Well, they need to teach a class because
They do.
now, 2023, it's rats.
Today's generation, they're gonna snitch because they care about clout more than money.
Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. So that's a knock on women there. Because
no,
we don't
that's
do
niggas
that.
too. That's
what?
Niggas too.
Niggas exposing?
Niggas definitely exposing.
Never in my life have I ever went on the internet and said I fucked such and such. What woman have you ever seen got exposed and was like, oh, this nigga came out and said he fucked her in a hotel and he took a picture while she was asleep? We don't do that.
Actually, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say his name, but I know
niggas do that. Niggas do not do that.
I swear on everything. On God, like I know somebody personally that has fucked
sometimes
a celebrity.
It's not even groupie. It's just more so like they just feel like they want to say, "Oh damn, I didn't hug the person, took a picture with a person. Somebody DM my piece
and said,
told him
"Look at your girl,
I
nigga.
done fucked her. Watch out for her. Shit like." Bruh, I just took a picture with you. So what are you doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, they rats. So it's just, and that's another reason why I don't be like taking pictures with everybody.
Yeah. So you can't though.
Nah, man, first off, you gotta realize at this point you're not a regular person no more. So you gotta do that shit. You gotta politic. You gotta take pictures. You gotta do all that kind of stuff because no, but seriously, like if your brand is moving up and if you're gonna continue to push that, obviously, whoever you're in a relationship with or respect it and understand, like, I know that, you know what I mean? Because you wasn't like that before.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't like that before. Just because you're on TV now don't mean you a slut. You see what I'm saying?
But you got to understand what comes with dating somebody who is in that limelight. It comes with insecurities. It comes with, damn, did she do that? Or did he do that? You get what I'm saying? Because it's just like, damn, they did go out that night or they did do, you get what I'm saying? It comes with those type of questions. So you can't be upset or feel a certain type of way that they feeling that way. All you have to do is give your partner security, and that's all I do. I
don't know, because if
I give him security, I make him feel
secure. I don't know. I just don't have that shit in my blood, yo. Like I'd be like, look, if me and you was dating, and you like, I'm going Drake in DC tonight. I'm going to the show. I'm not gonna be like, you can't go to Drake show. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's wicked to me. Like, why? Why are you living like that? That's too scary.
That's insecure. But what I'm saying is they have to have security behind you. And you have to reassure that. Are you reassuring the security?
How you reassure?
I'm making sure that my man feel very secure when I stays out, honey. I be out to 3, 4.
Right.
So how you make him feel like, all right, look, man, I'm out the phone. I'll be back.
What you
And
mean?
niggas like,
He
man,
knows. I mean, I'm not saying he don't have my location. We do not share passwords. We do. It's privacy at a certain thing, but at the end of the day,
so that's trust.
when I'm around him, and I could be around the hittest nigga. Nigga got so maybe more money than my nigga, but it doesn't faze me because you know who I'm into. I'm showing my man attention, dancing on my nigga, kissing him in the mouth, anything that make him feel secure. I'm your bitch.
You be throwing that ass in the club.
I'm your bitch.
But
you get that? So I would make them think like, damn, I want a bitch like that.
There is a thing. There's this thing. It's called you have your own money. That's what it's called.
But it comes
so bitches that don't have money act different. You got money, so you're not in there looking for a nigga with money.
Okay,
You see what I'm saying? Like, I got a nigga with money. I got money. I'm cool. But if you broke, you like, man, you got a couple dollars, but he got more. Bitches like that would be like, my nigga ain't got enough.
Those are choosers.
Yeah.
But you also gotta think like anybody could be like that. Like if you around Drake, like Drake is one of the richest niggas in here. So it's like you're around somebody like that. Yeah, he got more money than me. So yeah, I'm gonna go. But at the same time, it's like it comes with character. Like your nigga gotta trust. Okay, I know my bitch. I know she ain't on that type of time. I know she not into she not no groupie. So it's like it comes with character. I feel
and maybe because I don't have a celebrity crush.
You never
really?
have?
Do you have a type?
Nah, you saying that now because you're a celebrity at this point.
So
you got a
just
celebrity
I've dated
crush.
ugly niggas.
I've dated ugly niggas.
Ugly niggas.
You like ugly niggas?
Ugly.
I know, because my man is fine.
Hey, stop playing. All right, well, I'm just asking a question.
I've dated ugly niggas, and like, if people be like,
why you date him?
Dated that nigga?
Why you date him? He was up?
He was up.
He couldn't have been ugly and broke.
Of course, no. That is not gonna make sense. That's
just
speaking
telling
reality.
you.
Like if he's ugly, of course, some things have attracted me. Okay,
you
he's
better have
spoiling me,
something, my
making
boy.
me feel good. Something had to make me attracted to him.
Yeah.
But
have you dated like broke niggas?
In my past.
Yeah, y'all about to say back in the
Not
day,
on
man.
this level.
Would you date somebody that makes less than you now?
We've have to
Talk your
we
shit.
have to have history in order for me to date you. Like, take my relationship out of it.
Yeah.
If I've met somebody and I've known him for a minute and he probably not as up as he used to be, or if he just not on a level as I am, I will consider dating him. But we have to have a conversation of how you gonna get your money up.
Right.
That's the first conversation.
Most
what
important question
we about
in that
to do,
thing,
baby?
what's considered up, though? What's up? What do we consider up? Like, because a nigga could be...
Stable, financially
A
stable.
provider.
And then
Right, but no, wait a minute,
y'all.
y'all. Wait a minute. A man could be financially stable, but he might not be living on the means of another person. So if I'm stable and I'm responsible with my money, I got a little bit of dollars in the bank or whatever, but I'm buying Nikes and not Balenciagas. I'm going to Miami and not Cancun or Tulum or whatever, right? So I'm living on a smaller scale, just, but the internet has got us to a point where the max is what everybody's looking for. Now, you got to do the
Explain
most.
that to me. Talk to me.
So
That's
let's say
what I be
hypothetically.
asking
Let's
him.
hypothetically make $100K. I make $100K a year. You gonna fuck with me? You gonna be like, nah, nigga, it's not enough.
No.
My bag 30. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna be like, no, or what? Like,
It just depends. If you have that comfortable, like, this is what I always tell my piece, like, we have to be able to have uncomfortable conversations. And that might be about money. I might make more money than you. You might make more money than me, but let me figure out how we can build together. If we can't build together, I don't want to be with you.
you a nigga because you calling this man your piece. Like,
I heard that.
I'm like,
I thought that was like a
ooh,
DC
excuse
singer
me,
song.
man.
I never heard that
He's
before.
my man.
I'm
I
your
can't say that
man.
because Lotto already took it. My man.
My man.
That's my piece. Like, baby, that's
your piece.
my piece of my puzzle.
Oh, your
Put it
piece
together,
to
my
your puzzle.
piece. Like, it ain't nothing like, oh, that's my side piece. Or, no, that's my piece. That's my man.
Man, he matched. Y'all fit.
Yeah.
Y'all fit that. Okay. All right. How long y'all been together?
4 years.
4 years.
Oh, so y'all been established. So before the show and shit.
The fuck you keep your shit private?
I do.
That's good though.
We both are private.
You have to. Is he
People
like,
know.
Wait a
People know
minute.
who know.
Is
It's
he
a nigga,
known?
It's a nigga fucking you and he keeping it private?
Okay.
Huh?
It's a nigga smashing you and he keeping it private.
Cause we like that.
Nigga,
When
our sex tape will be on YouTube, nigga. I'm like, they gonna fucking raise it, nigga. What you talking about?
Type of things private because it comes with less drama.
It do though. I'm very private about my relationships. I ain't gonna
drama.
hold you, to be honest with you. I'm very private with my relationships, but at the same time, if my girl, she glowing up and she got all eyes on her, I'm gonna let it be known because I got some shit I'm trying to do too, y'all. Like,
nah, you
that's
gotta
me.
think though, like especially now that she's known.
Y'all need to know with her.
No,
you don't think
now that she's known, bitches gonna be like, oh yeah, I fucked Razor's man. Like,
oh, they be pressed.
They gonna be on that type of time. Like, bitches are looking for a come up.
Send him DMs
for real,
threatening, saying, "Oh, your girl, she doing this, she doing crazy shit."
All right, so tell me this. So when it comes to that concept of that sector of relationships, the whole infidelity thing, like how you handle that, like cheating, and you've been cheated on before? You have?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, you've been cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't cheat. You didn't cheat it before. I know it. I could tell. Nah, so all right. Give me some context. How you feel being cheated on versus you being the cheater? Like, what's your perspective on that? Because me personally, I'm gonna tell you just to give you context and backdrop on me. Cheating to me ain't real. I don't believe it. You know what I mean? I don't listen. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. I don't think people,
talking about
no,
what?
Because I don't believe people are meant to be with one person. Who's she? I don't believe people are meant to be with one person, right? I think we're it's not our nature. So because it's not our nature, like if you
you think that you're supposed to love multiple people?
Absolutely. Don't you have multiple? Well, you don't. But if you have multiple kids, you love multiple kids or whatever, right? Like I love them all the same. What's the difference? Like why I gotta love just one woman forever?
It's nothing wrong with that, but at the end of the day, like if you are being in a committed relationship with somebody, then you need to be committed to that one person.
That shit is religious though. That's not human nature. That's not our nature. That's an ideology.
Yeah, so like
we're taught that
cheating happens.
Who taught you though? But listen, who taught you to say you should only be with one person? That's somebody taught that to you. Society pushed that on you. That's not our nature.
But I like it.
You like to just be with one nigga?
Yes.
Man, you think the nigga want to be with just one woman for his whole life?
I hope so.
Nah, that's listen. I don't know your man. I don't know him. I ain't trying to. I'm just saying, just hype
so.
in a general concept. Niggas don't want to be with just one woman.
Absolutely, and I respect your opinion. But at the end of the day, I do also feel like if that is what you want, then you need to be upfront. And I think that's why me and him been with each other so long. I don't want to make this about me and him. But at the end of the day, like, that's why I feel like we have lasted so long, because we have these uncomfortable conversations. Baby, if you want to go fuck on a bitch, just let me know. I might bring you one. Just tell me. But if you want to just take a little break, I don't do breaks. These are the things that I'm saying.
You don't do breaks.
I don't do breaks. Once you say you
you
don't
want to find a new nigga.
I might. The next
that means
day,
it's a nigga waiting in line. Nigga, that's the difference between y'all and us. Y'all got niggas waiting in line. Niggas are waiting years.
True,
but that's not niggas waiting in
Razor.
line. It's not niggas waiting in line.
Monique.
It's also that she can get a nigga easy. So it's really
no. It's niggas waiting in line, honey.
But if
listen,
I'm telling him
if
I
a
want
nigga
him
like
and
you,
he saying he want to be with somebody else, what's the problem?
Cause let's be real, y'all. Y'all to talk to niggas. Then let's say you talking to 4 niggas, and then you choose which one gonna be your man. That's my man. Then when you get with him, the other 3 don't leave you alone. They just waiting to wing until that shit fuck up. Like a nigga waiting, like this shit gonna end one day. And now you in a 4-year relationship, so niggas probably tired of waiting, but they not gonna give up. Niggas gonna just one day, because I'm gonna just tell you how I think.
Bitches too. Oh, bitches too. Don't try to do the niggas like that, because bitches be waiting. Trust me, the day he say I'm not with Razor no more, them bitches gonna hop on it like it's a motherfucking mosquito.
Is it because it's him or is it because it's you? Because you his girl.
Exactly.
But I ain't hopping on you because you his girl. I'm hopping on you because I was waiting for you to get rid of him. That's how niggas are. Like, oh, you got a nigga now? All right, that's cool. That shit gonna end eventually.
But some niggas don't even, and bitches, they don't care. They gonna be like, well, you gonna slip up one day.
Listen, every woman that I ever wanted in that way, if she ended up in a relationship, I don't even trip, because I'm like, this nigga gonna fuck up eventually. And when he fucks up, right?
You know, a lot of people
I'm gonna be the one she
that.
come talk to. Is she gonna touch you? Fuck you up? Like, oh damn, he did what? You know what I'm saying?
That's because, especially in like this generation, it's not a lot of long-lasting relationships. Like people are so temporary. Like I think that's everybody though. I don't think it's just a woman thing or a man thing. I think everyone gets bored at some point, or most people get bored. And
The internet has given us too many options. That's the problem. Before, right? I mean, granted, you're younger than me, right? But so you kind of grew up in an internet era.
Hold on, what? Hold on, stop. You what?
I'm 23. I'm the
Very
baby.
smart and intelligent.
Thank you.
23, that's 19.
I experienced a lot though, like at a young age. So I feel like, nigga, shut the fuck up. No,
That's 98.
99.
Damn.
Pac and Biggie was gone before she got here. You hear what I'm saying?
I was born when they just got
exactly.
shot.
So, you know, but it's yeah, listen. But like as a man, what I'm saying is I'll look at it like me personally anyway, I just don't I don't care who you deal with because I feel like this shit is rotating. Like eventually you in a relationship now, you be single. You in a relationship, you be single. Do I want to get married? At some point. But I need multiple wives,
like
yo.
Oh, you want to be in a polygamous?
Yes.
That is nice.
Yes.
I have a good girlfriend. They're in a polygamous relationship.
How many wives they got?
Well, they're looking for their second.
Yeah. Would you do that?
Hell no.
Why not?
Hell to the motherfucker.
You already done lived in a house with the other bitches
That's
and shit.
different.
Like,
Fucking on my man? No.
not yours, ours. You say ours.
No. See, I can't even change
Listen,
the
Raisin,
word
listen.
as mine to ours.
You a businesswoman.
No.
She might be a housewife.
I said no. See?
So you against like threesomes, like all
I would
that
do
shit.
this. I've done threesomes. I gave my man threesomes, and I
Hold up. You done had threesomes?
with my man.
You like them?
No,
So you
because
just
I'm
do 'em.
selfish.
You can't. Come on, man. Get the,
Me and my man, we have experienced a lot together for 4 years.
What's your sign?
A Gemini.
I love Gemini.
You just want to, May 28th, right?
Mhm.
You crazy.
Memorial
Geminis
weekend.
are crazy.
They're
We are
very
very
like.
My baby
like,
mama born May 29th. She fucking lunatic. I love her, but she a
Gemini's
lunatic.
like, it's like you say the wrong thing 1 second.
It's going off.
Yeah, it's over with.
Boom. You never even knew it was a
And
bomb.
I
then,
be
like-
able to punch me in the face multiple times. I'm a big nigga to be hitting in the face. And she like, you with my ass, I don't care, I'm gonna fuck you up. And she still do it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I love her, but you know, that's wicked, yo.
Y'all are very spicy. Very much so spicy.
Damn. So, what turns you on?
With my look, my
Yeah. Like, how you end up with that man?
My
Like,
man, thank you
how
to my
you choose
man.
him?
How I choose him? He
Yeah.
was toxic.
You like toxic shit,
I
yo?
love it.
It's
turns
because you
me
light
on
skinned.
more
That's
and
the
more and
problem.
more.
That's y'all
I love a toxic relationship. I love a man that shows me he's willing to go the extra mile.
Yeah.
I love that. That right
I
there
can edit it
shows
out.
me that I can be with you forever.
And
Cause you
he's
willing to
from-
do
like
anything.
toxic
I
shit.
love
He's from
toxic.
DC too.
No, he's from Baltimore.
You got a Baltimore nigga?
And dude, I got a yo. I got a
Oh
zombie.
shit! Hey,
I got a zombie.
tell yo I said what's good. Damn. Okay, 4 years with a Baltimore nigga. Damn, y'all crazy because you know how we bad Baltimore DC. That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it beef between like DC and Baltimore?
not beef, but it's just cultural differences.
It's odd.
It's
Really?
cultural differences for real,
different.
legit. Like 40 minutes, 30 minutes away, and it's like nigga,
Like
y'all
the-
do what? Like
Yeah, the females are different. The men are different.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask both of y'all because y'all from the same spot. So like, how do y'all feel about dating? Like, I consider it up north, northern versus southern. Like, would y'all date?
I love Southern women.
You love southern. What
Yeah.
about southern niggas? Like,
I
don't
love
care,
Southern
bro.
women.
really?
I don't know. Maybe because I ain't never like.
You like niggas with the golds and shit? That what you talking
No,
about?
that ain't me.
I mean, cause like, so I'm from Atlanta. Like, I don't like northern niggas, but I feel like they're more aggressive. They're more like on their time. Like, I like just laid back, like cool. But it's
Have
also
you ever dated a New York nigga? What's your sign?
I'm a Sag.
Ew.
I like. Damn. I like.
I fucks with it.
No,
yeah.
we be clashing though. Like Sagittarius
For
and
real, y'all be
Gemini.
clashing?
As my sister
We
said,
do.
you guys are crybabies. They crybabies.
I don't think
They're
I'm a
very
crybaby.
sensitive and they want everything they way. Y'all think
I
y'all
do
know
want
every
shit.
fucking thing.
Yeah,
y'all
that's
don't.
true. We
Not
do
saying
be-
it's just you, but I'm just naming my sister.
I'm a
'Cause that bitch
Capricorn,
is a
guys.
Sag.
I don't like
We
Capricorn.
real niggas, man.
I'm not a fan of Capricorn.
We just
Have
like
you ever
tricking
dated
off. That's all we like
New
to do.
York nigga?
I have talked to. I wouldn't say date. I have talked to them.
I could see you with like a New York, Brooklyn, Harlem type.
I like dominant, but so I lived in Jersey at one point, and like it was
What
just
part?
too much for me. It was like the country. It was called Hackettstown. Country as fuck. Middle of nowhere. But like I just feel like New York, all that up north is like a culture difference, and it takes a lot to like blend. Whereas like I feel like here we know the culture, we know how Atlanta niggas are, we know how Texas niggas are. Like we know Southern niggas are, they nonchalant, they laid back. Whereas New York niggas, they on go at all times.
You see Todd, tell him I need some cold. This shit ain't fun.
Yeah, we do need cold.
But
But I just feel like it's a culture difference, and like if you don't have what it takes to make that work, it's not gonna work. If that makes sense.
What's your longest relationship? I mean, you only 23.
I'm
17.
not really. I'm not
That's
gonna
a
lie.
good
I'm not
question.
a relationship girl for real. Like
Really? You're a side girl.
I'm not a side girl.
Don't
I
take
like-
it personal. Everything
No, I
that
don't.
comes,
I
it's
don't.
really from love.
No, I
really
don't.
Okay.
I'm very like, you can say whatever, but I feel like I am very much so. I enjoy my freedom. Like, not
So
saying
you
I
don't
want
like relations. You don't like to be tied down.
I don't. And it's like, once that comes, I want it eventually. But, like, especially at my age right now, like, I'm really selfish right
You
now.
got kids?
I don't have kids.
You want kids?
Eventually.
you?
No.
You don't want
Really?
Unfortunate, no.
What you
I
mean you
want
don't want
kids
no
more
fucking
than I
I
want
would.
a
kids?
marriage.
Let me not say that
Who you
because
gonna leave
it's
your
like,
shit to?
because when my man watch this thing, I'm like, what the hell? I wouldn't mind having kids. Now, I just gave my man a very alternative, maybe like a couple of weeks ago. Keeping it 100 with y'all. I'm no longer being someone's girlfriend, doing wife duties. So going into year 5, what the fuck you
Wait
guys
the
say?
fuck. Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute.
Why?
It's a problem here.
I'm not doing no motherfucking
Because we
wife
do
duties
husband
as a
shit from
girlfriend.
day one.
Absolutely. So why the fuck should he be
So
suffering as my boyfriend?
if we doing husband shit from day one, you supposed to do wife shit. What you mean?
No,
you
What
not
is
that's
husband
fine,
shit is for
though.
day one? For one,
Paying bills?
a man is supposed to provide. That is
for your wife?
a man
See,
is
this-
supposed to
wait,
provide
wait.
for someone
No,
he's dealing
no.
with and being with and having unprotected sex with.
No.
Making memories,
Hold up
doing
now.
all these things. A man is
Hold-
supposed to do some things. This is what a man is supposed to do.
But a lot of niggas aren't
Monique,
even doing husband
Monique,
At
duties.
all.
Listen. Hold the
What
fuck
are you
up,
talking
y'all.
about?
Listen. That's what you do for your wife. This new era got y'all thinking that every nigga supposed
And
to
that's cool.
provide
And if
off
he came
rip.
to me and told
No.
me the same shit, boo, I'm no longer being your boyfriend. I need to be a husband. Guess what I would have did? Got down on one knee. Yeah,
You
my
propose-
man.
You a fucking propose.
My man.
Oh, this
Now,
marriage
this-
shit
I'm
is a
telling
trap,
you.
bro. Listen, no.
I'm setting a trend.
No.
I don't mind
Hold on. So
proposing
what
to
you
my
mean
man.
by not doing wife shit? What's wife shit? Tell me what's wife shit.
What are you talking
What's the
about?
different? What are you doing differently as a wife than you doing as a girlfriend?
If you have, I'm not. This is just speaking on the general because I don't want people thinking. You know, I got too many fans. They be like, oh, she's taking care of. Having shared accounts, that's a wife thing.
I respect that,
These
yeah.
are partner things.
That's marriage
Taking
shit,
care of
yeah.
your kids. That is what a wife, stepmother, supposed to do. Having sex, and if something was to happen, we all on the same page. This is something that you do with your wife.
Get
not
her
just-
pregnant? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
He trying to get you pregnant. What you talking about?
I'm not. No.
He trying. What you talking about?
I didn't just speak for my man. We're not on
Yeah,
it.
that nigga's
We are
trying.
cool with just dating each other and just
Dating? I'm trying to get you knocked up. You tripping?
no.
Why not? Why
I don't
not?
want
We
that.
grown. We got money. We got space. We can have us a
Money
baby.
is not about the kid. Because guess what? When shit happens, when people get divorces, who take care of the baby 9 times out of 10?
That is true.
The
By
mom.
choice.
And
No,
guess what?
not all
I'm gonna
the
be the
time.
dad.
If my
Because
wife left
that
me, I
baby
keep
going
my
right with the
kids.
father.
But you
I
also
keep my
have to
kids
think,
full time.
But you also have to think when it comes to custody battles with kids and shit like that. Like a lot of times, they're gonna know. Oh, that's the woman's kid. A dad could dip off at any point.
Bitch, I'm gonna be right there at the judge. He can go.
But
She
I'm
can go with
that's
the father.
a preference though.
Sometimes
Women be like, "Oh, this my baby. I'm keeping him."
Sometimes.
You gonna pay me?
I don't know what's wrong with them because, baby, I like to have my freedom. Go with the father. I see
I
one
keep my
weekend.
fucking kid full time. I have seen,
I have seen shit like that where it's like the mom wants to keep the kid and they try to.
That's all we see, in my opinion.
But I've seen times where it's like, okay, the dad really just doesn't.
When has the dad ever stepped? I mean, I might seen it on Lifetime, but when has the dad ever stepped up and said, "I'm gonna take care of the kid"?
She said, "I seen it on Lifetime." I attack your ass. Listen,
often.
look, have a baby. I mean, I'm keeping that nigga full time. You can go do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Fine.
Do what you want, because I ain't got no problem with that.
Listen, if I have a kid, I will say, so I could see myself having kids before marriage. Because I don't want to get married until like my 30s.
For real?
Dead ass. Because to me,
when you hit 25, all that shit gonna change.
I believe it because my mind grows every day. But I turned 24 this year. I feel like when I have kids, like kids, that's what I want. Like that's something. Marriage to me is a legal tie. Like that's like.
It's a contract.
Yeah, it's
that
like.
Shit is a contract, and it's like, it's not geared to protect.
It's not.
It's a contract, and it's not. So we can get
married.
Listen, so we can get spiritually
downplay
married,
it,
right? Can you get you and your man? Y'all can spiritually lock in, but don't sign that fucking marriage license. Then what?
Marriage is just.
Why you need the marriage license?
It's for security.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit happens.
It's a contract for y'all. That shit is to protect y'all. It's not to protect us.
You never know somebody until, like, you never know 100% of somebody.
Why do y'all want to get married so bad if you need a contract to protect you? That's like that's like going to a restaurant eating the spiciest shit on the menu and you got to sign the contract and put the gloves on. You know this shit gonna be bad if you got to do all that. So if I got to sign a contract to be with you, something might go wrong.
But it actually might be good.
It's a safety net.
It could be good. That's what I'm saying. It's a hit or miss. For me,
it's literally a hit or miss.
I just feel like 50-50. That's when I get married, I want it to be good. I want to, like, I'm not against dating. I'm not at all. Like, if I find somebody tomorrow and I'm like, okay, this is my man, because I've dated before.
You give me polygamous.
I feel
you
more
would
like
love to be like a second, third wife.
I wouldn't be against it, but like I also feel I don't want to be second or third. I want to be number one.
You be one. You pick the second bitch.
I want to pick.
You know, like second wives have choices too.
Yeah. I know. I just feel like I don't know. I don't want that contract. Like to me, I've seen nasty ass divorces. It's like if we gonna be married, let's fill each other out. Let's be engaged for a year, like
or more.
I'm agree to that.
I would do that.
I would love to be engaged for like 2-3 years.
Yeah, I could be engaged for a long time and then be like, okay, cool, this is the person. Because you really got to see that person in every single light. Like,
I agree.
Negative, positive, like you never know someone until they're in survival mode. So I feel like once I see you at your worst of worst, then I'm like, okay, cool. Because I've seen people in their survival mode, my parents, and they've thrown me under the bus. So I'm like, if my parents could do that, a stranger that I met on the fucking street could do that.
Y'all think that it's a man's responsibility to take care of a woman when they divorce? Like, this divorce, I'm supposed to provide for you going forward, and we no longer together?
I wish we had hookah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, because I don't know. Because if I win on that, because it's women out here taking care of their men. Let's talk about it.
That is true.
And I feel bad for Mary J. Blige.
I was about to say shout out to him.
And I feel bad for what's her name? Carrie? No, not Carrie Hilson. The country singer.
Carrie
Underwood.
Carrie Clarkson. What is it?
Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson. She is paying that man millions. I'd be damned.
Really?
Hey, look, y'all get that shit all the time, so y'all just gotta take that on the chin.
That's like child support.
Y'all gotta take it on the chin though,
because
y'all get it all the time.
It don't be like, oh, we just get.
She don't have no kids.
That's all I'm saying. It's not often that you see a marriage and it's like, oh, I'm just taking care of you because whatever. That's why.
But we see it all the time with men having to provide for women when the relationship ends.
I don't see that. Me personally.
What world you live in?
But what about all the infidelity that y'all have done? So
that's not our nature, Monique. Listen, that's what I'm telling you.
Oh, now
we gonna fuck bitch. Like, listen.
What I'm telling you, down and dirty.
What I'm telling you is,
this is crazy, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? But no, what I'm saying is,
it's okay.
It's a setup. Like you marrying a man, and you know at some point he gonna do something. Mm-hmm. He a man. Why are we in 2023 acting like men don't want to have sex with other women? Why are we still acting like this shit is not normal?
When it becomes repetitive, that's when a divorce is needed.
But we acting like it's not normal.
It's normal.
It's very normal,
2
right?
times, I give it to you.
That's your max?
After 3, baby, I'm going to punch you.
2 times or 2 women?
So you would forgive your nigga if he cheated on you?
What if it's the same woman? No, it's over.
Is it worse if a man fucking the same bitch over and over?
I caught you with the same bitch.
That's a relationship. If you
that right there.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's get into that real quick. Time out. Wait a minute. So is it worse if a man? Because I'm gonna tell you, I got caught cheating, right? And I went through some shit or whatever, right? Is it worse? But I wasn't cheating with the same
It's
bitch.
worse with
I
the
was
same
cheating with different
girl.
bitch. Every bitch was different. It was never the same one.
I can forgive that because it seems as though that you just want attention. That's my mindset. This is how I go. He wants attention and he wants it from different women. All of them might be the same. It doesn't matter. He wants attention. But if it's the same bitch,
You got feelings for her.
You
like
got
that
feelings.
bitch.
You like that bitch.
you
No,
love
that's
that
true.
bitch.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
I agree with that. I don't agree with shit
Yeah.
else y'all said tonight, but I agree with that.
If
No.
it's the same bitch, there's something because you keep going back. It's
Like,
like,
right,
most
like-
niggas go to
Because
different bitches.
nigga, you got caught with that bitch, you should never see her again. Just get a new one.
right.
Exactly.
Because it's a fresh start, bro. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
once you have sex, I feel like if you have sex more than once, more than twice for real, it's at that point
So
it's
if you
a soul
find-
tie.
Let
But
me ask you
I'm
a
a-
question. If y'all find out they having unprotected sex, do y'all still stay?
Oh.
That's different because unprotected is actually nasty. And if it's different bitches,
Girl,
too.
you lying.
Nah,
No,
wait,
no,
wait.
no.
Girl, you lying. There's plenty of times that you done fuck that man, knowing that he done fuck that girl, and y'all done fucked raw.
So listen. So my ex, I found out I knew he was fucking other bitches, but I knew he was fucking me raw. So but at the same time,
Well,
when we
why
first,
would you be so naive?
but when we first started fucking, it wasn't like that. So I think I was also younger when I was fucking with him, but like it definitely was eye opening.
Cool.
I think I learned the hard way that okay, this
Well, why don't y'all have uncomfortable conversations and just be like, baby, what we doing? Because me, I'm going to have uncomfortable conversations. I want to fuck. And I want to fuck
Yeah.
unprotectedly. But if you're going to be fucking multiple people, please let me know. Because you
True.
can get tested.
true.
So is,
But if he's saying, no, I want to fuck you with a condom, then cool. Then we have, this is what I'm be saying,
Right.
uncomfortable conversations. Make that man
Wait,
feel
wait,
uncomfortable when you
wait.
fucking him.
so you catch your man cheating. If you catch your man cheating and he like, yeah, I'm cheating, but I ain't fucking her raw. This is a conversation we having, right? That like how does that
If he tell me,
conversation go?
prove it.
How do I prove it?
Prove it.
Would you want to see the video?
Absolutely.
You want to
'Cause
watch
when
the
you
shit?
fucking that bitch the same way you fucking me, I know you like her.
Oh,
I know you like that bitch. I know you like that bitch. Let me
That's
see.
just how I
Every
throw
man-
dick. What you mean?
Every
Like,
man records.
Yeah,
This
we
is my
record.
opinion. Every man records.
We recording that
especially like if it's a little bitch they just like especially just got because they want to
Especially.
show
I
it
ain't gonna
all.
never see this bitch
They want
again.
to do all this type of shit.
Definitely.
Of course. Let me see it.
see, but that's what I went through. All right, I got caught. That's how I got caught. I didn't get caught with a bitch. I got caught when she seen
A
videos.
video.
Why the fuck you get in my
Ooh,
shit?
You saw it
and
in your
see
phone
video?
or somebody
Man,
sent it to her?
She got in my shit and saw the whole fucking
How
camera
you get it?
roll.
How she get in it?
I don't know.
I can't get in the phone.
I don't fucking know. She got. If I knew, I wouldn't tell you. Cause leave that man alone.
Wow.
What I'm saying is, she got in my shit and she was going through it. And I'm like, God damn. But in my mind, she's seeing all this shit. I'm like, no, I don't even give a fuck about none of these bitches, right? But I do love you. But I don't love none of these bitches. But she can't understand that because it's like, why you filming this bitch? Why you fucking this bitch in your car? Why you fucking this bitch here? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? I'm like, can't that like you can see I don't give a fuck about these bitches, right? But she don't see it that way. So I don't understand that shit. Like, why y'all want to see? Like, why you want to see? But see, before she found the videos, she figured out that I was cheating. But she still wanted to see the shit. So she figured out a way to find it. I'm like, yo, we'd have been able to work it out if you never seen it.
I don't think
Her
I need
seeing
to
it, she
see
can't get the image out of her head.
I don't think I could see it at all.
Me
But
neither.
I would literally, I get so upset that like
I'm sorry to cut you off, but
No,
if
you
you
good.
ask for the video,
That's
can
different.
you get over it?
That's different, yeah. Because I ask bitches for video.
But
all
if
the
you
time.
find the video, it's like
I don't think I
mind-blowing.
could even ask for it.
If
Like,
I just start talking to a girl and I'm physically attracted to her, I want to see it. Like, show me. Like, you suck dick? Let me see. You like it from what? Let me see. I watch it.
So do you
I watch
feel
it.
like sucking dick is more personal than
Very
like
mu- very much so.
intercourse?
Very much so. That's my preference, though.
You don't think so? Okay, so you think it is?
If my girl cheated on me, I take her back every fucking
No, you
time.
gotta take the relationship out of it. When you first meet a girl, do you feel like sucking dick is personal?
I prefer getting head. You suck my dick, I love you.
So
Like,
if if you had your own girl, your girlfriend, and you saw a video of her sucking dick,
that's
versus
worse for
a
me,
bitch,
yeah, because
like,
that's more
actually,
personal.
You think it's
Like
personal?
you suck this dick, you could have fucked the nigga 10 times. You suck this dick once, it's a wrap.
So how do you feel?
Sucking dick is just like a teaser. What are you talking
No,
about?
that's worse, because you got the shit running out your face. Like, bitch, what are you doing? Nigga
But
got
you
the
don't
camera.
care
He
if
got
his
the
dick
look,
is inside
Nah,
of the
nigga got the
freezer.
shit like this. He got it like
Yeah.
this. Yeah, like,
That is
listen,
crazy.
She looking up.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something right here. Like, if a nigga fuck your girl, bro, you'll get over it. But if a nigga got your girl on her knees, spit dripping down her face, and he like this,
I'm gonna ask him.
that's
when
a
I get
different
home.
vibe, bro. You do not want them type of problems in your life. You'll never get over that. Seeing your girl on her knees sucking a nigga dick, that's different. You gotta kiss your wife. Like, what, bitch?
First of all, these girls need to have NDAs. I have NDAs.
Listen,
Not with
That's
sex, I'm
smart,
just
though.
saying. But I have NDAs. You cannot be doing stuff like that. Why is you recording me, sir?
that's your girl. Your man don't record you? Okay. Talk about it. What I'm saying here, Monique, is that you
And that's an NDA. He signed
but
an NDA.
you at this point you done seen yourself on television. Do you like to see yourself in that element?
No, I'm a Christian.
What?
But I feel like seeing yourself having sex
Christians
is
be
different,
fucking.
though.
Like, what you mean?
That's different.
Huh?
See yourself on reality TV. Like, I've seen myself on video having sex.
Bro,
I love
you like
it.
you like watching yourself on
love
camera?
it. I love
What you like
it.
about watching yourself on camera?
I look good.
you like to see that ass, right? You like, look at that ass.
I'm a critic.
Razor, stop it.
I feel like it just like shows me like, damn, this is what niggas see.
Time
Like,
out.
this why niggas like
You gotta like, no,
Not-
wait, let's be real here, because we on real platform. You ain't gonna have no interviews like this. Listen,
What?
you like looking
All
at
my
yourself on
videos
pictures.
fire.
Right, so you like to watch yourself on camera. You got nice tattoos. See, you got that light skin. That shit
No,
be
you know
popping. You
what
got
it
color
is? I
on your
don't. I
tats.
don't want to watch it. I like seeing my man watch it.
Oh.
Cause it just. I like how he just like to see like.
Yeah.
And then got to airplay that shit on the big screen in a house. Like, you can, like, oh my God, like that kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
Because that should make you feel special. Like, oh, this nigga like watching this or whatever. But all I know is,
Y'all
if it's some fire head, I gotta capture the moment. I can't just let this go past because
I feel you.
I gotta revisit this at some point.
I used to make my nigga like record on my phone though.
Cause y'all be thinking that shit is secure, right?
More than on his phone. Like,
But why? Why is that more secure? Like, are you gonna let
I
me
would
watch
say
it? Why is it on your
Yeah,
phone?
I mean, like, it depends on. It just depends. Like, I want to see it. I want to know how much you can see. I want to know, like, before I let any nigga record me personally, I need to know you. Like, okay, are you gonna talk too much? Because
Why y'all
I'm big on reputation. Like,
why
I
y'all
don't-
so scared of being exposed?
That's personal though. You don't want nobody seeing you fuck.
Well, you can't ask me that question.
That shit run your bag up. Why? Why I
Why?
can't ask you that?
I wish a fucking sex tape would come out about me.
That shit, listen, it might be in the pipe work. Stop playing.
Nah,
Niggas is
it's
waiting for
never
the
gonna
chance to
happen.
drop that
I
motherfucker.
rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
Niggas is waiting for the chance to drop your tape.
Me to have that? No.
Your
No
tape would go
way.
crazy, Razor.
No way.
That's
It would go. How much you
embarrassing,
think your
though.
sex tape would go
That's
for?
not what I want my kids to see.
Yeah.
Man, everybody mama on the internet fucking now. I'm just saying.
Shut up.
She did say that.
Ain't nobody asked him no.
What kid? What kid?
I didn't think they was gonna catch it. They wasn't even gonna catch it, but look.
Damn, was
That
it?
shit went over my head. Like, God damn. Okay. You
No,
don't
but I
want
feel
no
like,
kids.
I
like
think
for me,
it is embarrassing.
it's personal too. Like if everybody see it, then it's like you already know what I'm about. It's no secret.
See,
behind
we
it
go
now.
back to everybody controlling your narrative. Look at Kim K.
She a billionaire off that shit.
Well, so what?
You think she said, I don't want
yeah,
this
she
billion?
did. She said it on her show. She's just like, I just
She said
sometimes
what she
wish-
was supposed to say.
No, she literally cried because her kids be online and shit, and they see jokes about it, and it's like she don't want her kids seeing that shit.
Man, fuck them jokes, bro. We up $1 billion.
But it's just a
Joke
it's
about,
just
call
that
me
don't
whatever
your
you want.
kids- So what
We
you
up
want,
$1 billion.
What you
Have
want
to be
your kids
sensitive.
being like, okay, I can come up on some money
That's
if I go
like
make a
seeing
sex
they
tape.
dad get beat the fuck up, and I'm like, I
For
mean,
a Billy,
I don't give a fuck.
mop the
Sis,
floor with my ass. For a Billy? Hell yeah, we up $1 billion.
No.
Kim K was a
No,
fucking.
it's
she
you
was
have
A
good.
daughter.
Listen,
So if you saw your daughter in a sex tape for $1 billion, you would be cool.
if she taking care of me, listen, it is what it is, my boy.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna
Now
trip
we know
because
who we dealing with.
your daughter fucking in private. What's the difference? Just because it's on camera is different.
But it's public.
A murder on camera and
So
off
you
camera.
see
is
your
still a
daughter
murder.
getting G.
Nah, I don't want to see her get G.
All right,
Hold
then.
on, wait the fuck a minute.
Exactly.
Wait. But she
It's
gonna fuck.
feelings. But that's what I'm
but she's
saying.
gonna fuck
the point
though.
is that you will have feelings
How many?
towards that.
Y'all ain't never seen no video somebody get lit off getting G. That's different. But a sex
How's that
What
tape
is
different?
getting
is a
G? What is that?
running the train on you. Like,
where are you?
Excuse me. Excuse my young
I've never heard that before.
But
I've deadass never heard that before.
It's cool. They don't talk like us. They don't talk like us. Down here, I think they call it some cut or some shit.
A train?
Cutty or some shit like that.
We say train.
Okay.
Okay,
Have
cool.
a bitch you never seen a bitch get around a train on?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, on porn.
But you're not gonna get lit off a train being ran on you. What I'm saying is, if you get lit, if you make $1 billion, you build $1 billion empire off of a sex tape, you and your boyfriend, it is what it is. Like, why the fuck are we crying about it? We up $1 billion. You gonna trade that shit for the feeling?
You would take morals over
Fuck the
money.
morals, bro. Fuck the morals. I ain't saying fuck people morals. What I'm saying is, do what you was comfortable enough to fuck the nigga on camera. You was comfortable enough to do it. You was looking at it.
That is true.
And you didn't know you was gonna get no money for it. Supposedly, right? So now this shit like, just think about it. You make a fucking cheesecake in the house and that shit make you $1 billion. You didn't even expect it to happen. How can you complain? You would have did it for free. Because you was doing it for free.
Yeah, that's true.
So what's the difference? If I do some shit for fun and I turn that shit into $1 billion, I'm gonna cry because people see it? Fuck that. Man, what? What did the sex tape do to hurt her? Ain't nobody ever say, oh, this bitch look trash on tape. Nobody says she not attractive. Nobody says she this or that. All they say, oh, bitch, you don't sing, you don't rap.
If you're trying to uphold an image that you are so perfect,
bitch is still buying Skims. They
And
buying
is.
Skims in abundance. In abundance. There's no difference. You see what I'm saying? You made your own. Now, wait a minute. Let's be real here. Hold up. She didn't just make herself $1 billion. The family got rich off this shit. Yeah. Her baby sister is a billionaire off that shit. Her. You see what I'm saying? Oh, so everybody in our fucking household got rich off one thing that I did.
Right.
How can we complain? I seen a video of her where she was with Paris Hilton and the paparazzi was like, get out the way so they could take a picture of Paris. They didn't even pay her no fucking attention.
Yeah, that's true.
And now all you did, you sucked a little bit of dick, trash. She didn't do. That bitch would have gave me head, I'd have punched her in the head. This shit is trash, right? You gave that trash ass head and you ran that shit up $1 billion. This bitch is out here sucking dick through the golf ball through the straw, right? Don't make nothing. So how can she complain? In my opinion.
And what's crazy is she more up than Ray J, and Ray J was the one that
Up as fuck.
Up as fuck.
He like, bitch, like I'm still where you left me at.
Yeah.
I'm still where you left me
nigga.
at. Stop it. Come on, man. We can't. I can't feel sorry for the rich. I just can't. This is not in me. I can't feel sorry for the rich. You up how many millions? What? How many? No, I don't feel sorry for you.
She's a billionaire.
Bitch ain't had to learn no choreography. You ain't had to fucking design shit. You just put your name on shit like, oh, it's already done. Yeah, just put my name right there. All right, bet $1 billion. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway.
How do you feel about what he just said, Reggie?
Anyway.
I agree and disagree.
Talk to me.
I honestly just feel like, okay, touch. Okay. I get it. I don't feel bad for her. But I just feel like it's more so like it's just an image that everybody want to uphold, and then it hit her in a blind side. It wasn't like she leaked it.
Do we know
it wasn't. She ain't leaked that shit. Because if that was the case, she wouldn't feel so bad. And then not only that,
how we know she really feel bad though?
Okay, well I don't know how she feel. But I'm just going off of what the fuck I see.
You was on television, Razor. You know how this shit is cut.
Oh, okay, you want to bring?
I'm just saying. You know how this shit is cut. Hey, look, when we roll the camera, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna say I'm sad.
50-50.
I'm sad, guys.
I feel like she should have spoke on it for her to understand. So us as an audience, her fans, everybody to understand what the fuck is really going on. Ray J ain't shit. You know that.
I fucks with you, Ray J. I fucks with
She did. And then what the fuck happened on the motherfucking episode? She told him do not leak that.
So if your sex tape leak and you run up $1 billion off, you gonna get a Billy back to get the sex tape off the internet?
No, get that. Just keep it.
Get my $1 billion, right?
Yeah, keep it.
Exactly.
That's why I said 50-50. But I'm just saying about her feelings. People's feelings matter. This is why people commit suicide. This is why people act the way they act. And I just feel as though that everybody should consider people's feelings when they're acting out of emotion. Men act out of emotion.
No.
Women are fucking delusional. And they sit up here and they just act like shit never fucking happened. So I feel like you should consider people's feelings. Me personally, I am delusional and I'm very toxic. So consider my feelings. That's all I'm saying.
Are you toxic because you light skinned?
No, I'm toxic
She's
because I mean what the
she a
fuck I
Gemini.
said.
How was that?
Wow, bitch, you got to be on my side.
I'm sorry, Geminis is toxic.
That had to be like before we get out of here though. But that had to be crazy, right? Because you might be the lightest black woman in DC, right? You might be the fairest skin of all, right? But you got all these tattoos and all that shit, right? And how was that for you though?
What?
Like growing up, like people used to. They ain't fuck with you
So
because they thought you was all that.
my mom's black, my dad's white, and
Your daddy white? I didn't know your daddy's white.
he like an Eminem.
Oh, he a gangster.
Act
Okay,
black.
cool. I got you.
No.
Okay.
He just act black. But
Right.
anyway, it was a little different because I look totally different from my mom. My mom's darker than you, and my sister is your complexion. So everybody used to say, "Is she adopted?" Or
Damn.
you know, is that true? And I look more like my aunt, and which is crazy. Like I literally look identical to my aunt. I look nothing like
So
my
your
aunt.
aunt fine?
Huh?
Your aunt fine? That what you said?
Yeah.
Hey, auntie.
Fine as hell.
Okay. Yeah.
She passed away.
Okay, well.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yes, but I look exactly like her. So of course, my childhood was there. It was very different.
For real.
Yeah.
That's tough because I mean my daughter likes him. She ain't all right as you, but I know and I be thinking I know people gonna feel away. You know what I mean? Like they gonna think she thinks she this or whatever, and they just assume they know what you thinking.
No.
You said Summer's not as light as her.
Summer not as light as Razor.
Summer's light.
She light. She like
Summer's
your
light.
complexion.
I think
Not,
Summer's
you
lighter
light skin,
than
but
you.
you not. She's lighter than Summer.
think
It's the
Summer
makeup
is
too, because
light.
I'm a little tan.
Nah, but you light though. When I met you, right? I met you. You probably was like 17 when I met you, some shit like that, right? But you had tattoos. I'm like, how the fuck you got tattoos? You 17. I thought you was grown. Excuse me, but we not gonna get into that. But what it is, but right, but you was light, like so.
I was very light.
You know what I mean? So I just okay, you definitely mixed. I just didn't know that your dad was white, but I knew you was mixed. I just was like somebody in your family is something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I just don't know how like girls deal with that shit because y'all so critical about appearance. Like everything with women is about appearance. Like the way you even like that selection on the show. Like we gonna be real. Your appearance helped you get picked. You know what I mean? Because it ain't nobody.
I just said this earlier today to my client. I was like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they just picked me because I was pretty. This is my opinion. I don't know because as me watching the auditions from Baddies West, I didn't watch the auditions from Baddies East. I haven't watched it yet. But seeing the girls, I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
Not the 2 mile motherfucking horn. I look good as fuck.
We need somebody that's gonna get us some ratings.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
for
So
sure.
stuff like that, it just, you know, it does go to people's head, and I'm very grateful for how I look. But at the end of the day, I wish it wasn't as much stereotype with that network, because at the end of the day, it was so many more talented people other than me. When me saying, "Oh, who gonna run up?" You get what I'm saying? And I meant what I said, but at the end of the day, like, that wasn't what I was there for. And that's what I told them.
Yeah.
But like I said, they edited so much shit out. I was never challenging the other girls on there. They asked me, hypothetically, how would you act if it was a house? If you was in a house with all these women right here and something had happened, how would you act? Or if a bitch took something from you, I would ask the bitch, who gonna run up?
Right.
That's what happened. That's not, you know, that they making it seem like, oh, who gonna run up?
Gonna
Like,
check me right now?
No, that's not the energy that I'm on. Don't get me wrong, I smack a bitch quick, fast, in a motherfucking hurry.
And I know it's a lot of bullshit because, like, so now they're doing Baddies East. And technically, she should have been on Baddies East, whereas they did Baddies West.
I'm not going to be on Baddies East because they don't want me on Baddies East because they don't fucking want me on Baddies East.
But they
And
had
that's
picked
that.
up, like, I think it was two or three of y'all from the East, and it was Baddies West. So they was like, damn, they didn't even have no West bitches on there for real. Except maybe Stunner Girl, like, who else? Natalie.
You know what? That was the whole thing. But they're not going to let me on Baddies East because, one, I didn't do the reunion. And two, they had a problem with me when they had came to the city. They hosted the auditions in Washington, D.C., which is crazy. Y'all didn't have me as a host.
That's your city.
But the reason is because I've gotten back and forth with Natalie because I booked a party. I got paid almost $10K for me to do a party while they had the whole little thing going on. They got mad at me because they was like, it's not fair that you didn't do the reunion and the other girls got parties going on and then now that you hosting it. Bitch, y'all in my city.
Right.
What you think was
It's a
going
lot of
on?
politics with this shit.
You in my city. And then not only that, y'all got booked for Abigail. No disrespect to Abigail, because I've got booked there multiple times. But I'm gonna get booked in the.
I'm gonna call you right back. I'm interviewing Razor.
That's going on.
Right.
Rosebar.
Rosebar is the latest spot.
Give me
in DC.
10K.
Yeah, definitely. Rosebar is that spot.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that everything is going on. We got Diddy's sons. We got everything that's going on. That was the conversation that had left with me and Natalie Nunn. She felt as though that I was disrespecting Baddies East, and they had put on the flyer.
They don't want you to be bigger than the brand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They put on the flyer that was like Baddies East auditions after party, and they put my name, and she was just like, you don't take the name down, la 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 la. So that's what I had did some funny shit, and I was just like, oh, okay. I said, stop playing with me because I'm going to play with you better. I said, don't forget you in my motherfucking city. And I told her that on the phone. So I told them, I called them. I said, change the flyer, and I say, the baddest bitch from the East. And this is my motherfucking city. And I copy-pasted it, and I reposted it on her post that she put on, like she talking about, I'm going to get your Instagram deleted, la, 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 talking all this big shit. So I said, all right, I'm going to show you better than I could tell you. It sold the whole motherfucking place out. No seats. Everything sold out. As soon as I posted it. Like, don't play with me.
So did she really run LA? Because
I don't know.
Wait, so if you that camera right there in the middle of yours, right? So if you had to say anything to the producers or Natalie, anything, what would you say? What would your words be?
What, to Zeus?
Yeah,
I love Zeus.
I love Zeus.
I love Zeus.
Zeus, she love you.
I know.
I love Zeus. I'm with the shit.
Give Razor her own fucking show, man.
No.
She too big for that shit, bro.
Give
She
the
too
East
big for
their
that.
own like, I just feel like it's different. Like, that LA shit versus over here is
You know what? I
different as fuck.
honestly, I feel like they should actually do something a little bit different. Give the people an opportunity to show their talent instead of fighting.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, meaning like, y'all, all right, you do nails, you do hair, you do tattoos. Let's do something. Let's do a convention together. Let's all put Zeus behind it. You get what I'm saying? Or a network that's going to put something behind it so everybody's brain can actually be put on.
But is women going to watch that?
Why
Yes.
wouldn't you?
I thought women
to build women instead
like
of
drama.
break down. Yeah, like
It's going to be drama. You know why? Because it's competition. Think about it. If Eric can take him right here, oh, baby, I'm going to show you better. I can cut. But you can put on a wig. It's competition.
Yeah.
You do nails. You do whatever it takes. It's always going to be competition. It's always going to be drama. But for you to be chasing the drama, it makes more chaos.
I want to see a Razor dating show. Like, I want niggas to compete for your love, but I'm from the old school. I used to love that shit. I want to see a flavor of love for Razor, but you want to go and settle down, do your thing. It's all good. I ain't mad at you, you know. But if shit change,
I mean,
you know,
the money might change. You never know.
you put me on. Give me a producer credit. Let me get a producer credit. Like, yeah, nigga, because that shit'll go up.
It will.
You know what niggas will do to get with you? Stop.
They would
Oh,
love.
yeah, I do it right now.
Everybody be doing the fuck shit.
Yeah.
Ew. Do you know my face? I know the fuck you lying. This is not happening. Keep it moving.
Especially you was probably one of the most reserved and private people out of everyone, so they want to know what the fuck you got going on for real.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
they love.
Well, let me
like,
put my shit right quick because
fuck
I'm
with
about to
shit.
open my next shop in
Where it's gonna be
Washington
at?
D.C. because y'all already know I had 2 in Maryland, so
this
I'm
the
opening my
third.
next one. Yup, and my man about to open one in Baltimore.
Okay.
So that's a 4.
So that's cool. And then I also plan on opening one in Houston.
Ooh, that's gonna be a big one. That's gonna do good.
It's gonna
Hey,
be.
yo.
It's gonna be. So,
What about Atlanta?
Like, yeah, I know where you at right now, right?
I love Atlanta. I
Come
love
on,
Atlanta.
man.
I love
You know,
Atlanta.
this is the number one spot for black entrepreneurs, females. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just
Top of shit.
overpopulated.
Women thriving
It
out here.
is, but business wise, you could.
Black
make good
women are
shit.
thriving out here for real.
You never know. I'm never turning down no money.
Hey,
And
listen.
I'm never turning down no business opportunity.
Y'all hear
so.
that?
It's in-
Atlanta,
it's in
go
the-
ahead.
It's in the works, bro. I promise you it's in the works. Watch it. Sooner than you know. I know you got to get out of here, man. I just want to go ahead and say this, though, before I let you go, right? Coming from home, we don't got a lot of representation.
At all.
You know that, right? We don't get a lot of representation. And, you know, in our world, because of that, people think they know what it is, but we really know. You know what I'm saying? So to see you do that, and like I said, when I heard about it and I was shocked about the shit, right? So to see you do that shit, man, like it's a beautiful thing because we don't think ours get representation. We don't think that people from where we from get an opportunity to do anything. So I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I really want to see you do it again. That's why I asked you if you plan to do it again, if you will. Man, I believe in my whole heart, like, other opportunities are going to present themselves. Make the best of them like you did with this one. You really the biggest. You know what I'm saying? And I get to say, like, nigga, I knew when she was 17. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people always joke, like, man, you know, when I get on, you going to be like, I knew him back in the day. Like, I get to say that about you. You know what I'm saying? So when people was asking me, I say, I got Razor coming this week. Da-da-da. They was like, today, somebody asked me that and was like, how you get Razor? I said, right, I know Razor from back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of you for that, man. I'm grateful to be able to have you here. Thank you for not being too big-headed and actually doing this shit, yo, because a lot of people will get on that platform, and because it's new popularity for them, they don't know how to act.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So you one of the ones, yo, you special, and continue to be special, continue to be the prettiest, the baddest, the finest, the smartest, the most driven. You know what I mean? I got your back. I'm gonna rock with you. So anytime you want to come grace the platform, man.
Thank you. You know I got y'all.
You know I got y'all.
This was actually, don't get me wrong, I've been on some real ass podcasts, but this one right here had definitely put it on the map for me because I got to know you, girl. You sneaky. You, but like
I get that little innocent.
Yes. Touch. You already know what the fuck going on. Like real shit.
Man, hey. Tell these people where they can follow you at, where they can find you at. If you got anything, come and let them know. Just, you know, talk your shit before we get out of here.
Y'all already know what the fuck going on. It's your girl, motherfucking Razor P Heavy here. Find me on motherfucking Instagram. I am Razor P Heavy. You can find me on the same Twitter as I am fucking Razor P Heavy. TikTok, I don't got control of that. Y'all say control. But anyway, y'all already know we talking real shit on motherfucking...
Strip clubs and art galleries.
Strip clubs and...
art galleries.
Strip clubs and art galleries. Y'all already know. I think I be fucked up in here. Y'all already know. Hey. But guess what? We turned the fuck up. Make sure y'all tune the fucking next time. Yeah.
Let's get it, man. Look, we could have shot 2 hours of her smiling. I swear to God. You ain't gotta talk. Just smile for 2 hours, nigga. They gonna watch you. Thank you, though, man. I appreciate you again.
I love
for
you.
real.
I love
love.
Love you, girl.